Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Self-Care Fridays. How would you say progress is measured? Is progress measured by all of your goals being accomplished? Is progress measured because you just decided to move in the right direction? Where does progress really begin? Well, I think that progress is made by moving forward, and however that looks, that is progress. Because you could stand stagnant and not do anything at all, but the fact that you chose to do something is enough. So the title of today's episode is Life in Progress, and some of you have come here because of my post about the jeans. Well, let me tell you a little bit about those jeans. I thrifted those jeans a little over 2 years ago. And when I first bought them, I could not even get them up over my kneecaps. But I didn't want to take them back because I thrifted them and it wouldn't even be worth the gas money to go back to the store just to return something that didn't cost me any money. So I decided to keep them. I folded them up tight and I put them in the back of my closet. And periodically throughout the years, I would pull them out. I wouldn't try to put them on because I knew that I couldn't fit them. In the summer of 2020, I reversed my type 2 diabetes by eating a plant-based whole food diet. I didn't lose weight. I just reversed my type 2 diabetes. So after I got that underway, I decided that I wanted to lose some weight. So I was doing everything I could to stay busy, stay moving, stay motivated, and to eat right. And I really felt like nobody saw my progress. Nobody made mention of how good I look, and I felt defeated. Now, if you heard me correctly, you heard me say I just reversed my type 2 diabetes, but I was more concerned with losing weight and people giving me the feedback that I lost weight and that I look good. Because I reversed my type 2 diabetes, I can actually live another day and be healthy. Because most people struggle with their weight because of insulin resistance. And so I was insulin resistant, which led to me developing type 2 diabetes. And so that was the first step that I needed to make. I needed to make the first step for health. I needed to make the first step for me. But I was more concerned with vanity. I was more concerned with what people saw of me and perceived of me. And when you think about self-care, a lot of times people are trying to improve how they look on the outside. But the biggest thing that I could have accomplished was what was happening on the inside of me is that now my body from the inside out was better. All right, so I got busy watching what I ate. I got busy moving and exercising my body, and I dropped down 27 pounds. And it still wasn't good enough. I still did not feel better about myself. And what was on the scale and what I was seeing was not enough to cure what was happening on the inside of me. And what I mean by on the inside of me, I mean mentally on the inside of me, what was my self-talk? I was literally talking myself out of my success because the self-talk that was happening in my mind was contradictory to what was actually happening in my body. I actually was making progress. And so one day, out of frustration, I went into my closet and I pulled out every article of clothing that I've ever had an issue with. I'm talking blazers, dresses, slacks, all of them I put on and I could fit them. They could button, they could zip. I could pull it over my shoulders. I can pull it up over my hips. It was amazing. And then all of a sudden, I reached to the back of my closet and pulled out those jeans. And I pulled them up and they fit like a glove. You know what else should fit like a glove, friends? Our self-confidence, our self-love, our self-respect. We should take better care of ourselves. And in this day and age, everybody's all talking about self-love and all this type of stuff. And that is great. But, people can excuse their insecurities and they can excuse their shortcomings all in the name of self-love. We're talking about body positivity and all these different things that are buzzwords these days, but we're really not taking good care of ourselves. And so self-love is not only about, appreciating you and who you are. I mean, we all should appreciate the journey that we're on, but we should make strides towards making ourselves better from the inside out. out. I say there's two reasons that get people up and going in the morning. There's motivation and there's obligation. Now, we all have responsibilities and we want to live indoors and have heat and, have milk, juice, and bread, but you should be motivated to get up in the morning and to live your best life. Now, I know living your best life is this cheeky little saying that we all like to say, hashtag living your best life. Well, what does your best life look like? Are we living our best life and we're obese? Are we living our best life and we are sick and ailing? Are we living our best life and our finances are not in check? Our relationships are all out of whack? When we think about ourselves and we think about self-care, it's taking care of ourselves from the inside out, but then that needs to run over into your relationships. Because if you're really taking good care of yourself, then your relationship should be intact, your finances should be intact, your body should be intact. So I encourage you to reimagine what self-care looks like. What is it that you know that you should be doing that you're not doing when it comes to your health and your body? Most deaths in the United States are preventable. Did you know that? And that they are related to what we eat. Miles Monroe has a quote that I love that it says, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you'll abuse it. And think about your body. Think about your nails. Think about your skin. Think about your hair. Think about all these different things that we possess as a human being that we really don't even know how to take care of. And one of the things that we don't take care of is ourselves. We don't take care of our spirit. We don't take care of our emotions. We don't take care of our heart. We don't take care of our brain. And we don't take care of our body as a whole. And so we're dying every day because we don't understand our body and we don't understand the damage that we're doing to ourselves. Now, that'll preach in itself and it'll cross all subjects. But the whole point of this podcast is to encourage you to live your best life for real. It's so that you can feel motivated and you can be enlightened. And so I just want to encourage you to go find your jeans. Whatever that article of clothing is, go find whatever that is. Whether it's a certain number in your bank account, whether it is, paying off so many credit cards, whether it's having a certain car or a certain house, whatever your goals are, set goals and let it be something that's going to be beneficial to you and that it's going to put you forward, that it's going to help you to progress. One of the words for progress is breakthrough. And I love that. And so I encourage you today to break through whatever those barriers are that we may have put in front of us or others may have put in front of us. But I encourage you to live another day and to live the best life that you could possibly live here on earth. So until next time, be blessed.